All right, our next speaker is somebody I think most everybody's going to know as well. We have Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. All right, welcome.
Can we give a huge round of applause back there to Marsha Howard, to our teachers? And you all welcome to Minneapolis, a true union city. We got LIUNA, I see AFSCME. Let's give it up for AFGE, everybody. So I got a letter on my desk about a month and a half ago. And it was one of the craziest, bullshit, bizarre letters I think I had ever seen. And it was from the Trump administration.
Of course.
Right, well, yeah, and it said that they were immediately freezing all monies and grants that usually go to the city. And I read that first line or two, and I first thought to myself, well, that's crazy. This must be a joke. This must be some weird AI stuff, right? But no, I kept reading on, this is actually what they were doing. And this amounts to about $70 million in the city. This goes to things like affordable housing, emergency management. This goes to shelter. This goes to our bomb squad. You know, things that you kind of need to do. Some of the core services that we're required to deliver to make sure that people are safe, that they've got a foundation from which they can rise. And then the next day, I got another bizarre letter rescinding all the things from the letter that I had done the day before, with the exception of anything that had to do with an executive order. And so I'll say a few things. First, they're trying to sow chaos right now, and we can't succumb to it. They're trying to push these crazy executive orders and this nutty Doge plan with an attempt to sow fear, in an attempt to have this kind of muzzle velocity so we can't possibly pay attention to all of these issues at once. But here's the thing. We're stronger than they are. There are more of us than them. We organize. We stand up for our neighbors. In Minneapolis, by the way, we don't have illegal aliens. What we have is neighbors that we love. In Minneapolis, we stand with our union brothers and sisters, and we recognize that when people come for them, it's not just them that's impacted. It is the thousands of other people that benefit from their extraordinary work in this city. There are about 1,300 incredible service employees that work over at the VA here in Minneapolis. 1,300.
Wonderful people.
And look, wonderful people. They've got families that they take care of. They're extraordinary members of our community. And by the way, every one of those 1,300 people serves thousands more.
Yes.
People who have sacrificed greatly for the sake of our nation. People who have gone overseas, risked their lives, and then when they come back, I don't think that it's too much to ask to make sure that they are taking care themselves when they have done so much for the rest of us. I used to have this perception that Donald Trump was just after Democrats and people that didn't support him. Which is pretty gross, by the way, because you should be trying to unite the entire country. It doesn't matter who you are, what you look like, where you're from, your ethnicity, race, background, doesn't matter. These are Americans. These are people that we should be supporting. But the crazy thing is he's going even beyond that now. Believe it or not, there's a lot of Republicans that have served overseas. There's a lot of Republicans that should also be taken care of once they come home. And guess what? The AFGE takes care of them, regardless of who they are, who they voted for. Why? Because they're human beings, and we, whether you're a union member or a Democrat, or we love people. We care about people. Period. And that's what is so unbelievably concerning right now is that there is this dynamic where who cares about the repercussions of these massive cuts? Who cares what human being is impacted? Well, here's the difference. In Minneapolis, we've got people that are showing up on a random Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
On a random Tuesday. In droves. Because we love people. Because we care about them. We're going to stand up for our union workers. We're going to stand up for our neighbors. And we're going to love each other. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go.